Ray, and I'm here with my Amazon beauty and lifestyle surprises. Every once in a while, I get a product that I can't believe how much I use or that the quality of it surpasses what I thought it was going to be. So I have some great things to share with you today. Some of these I've had for more than a year. So I feel like I've really tested them out and I can talk confidently about them. If you like these kinds of videos, just hit the subscribe button below. I'd love to have you here in this community. We have such a great community. I want to thank all of you that watch every week. And if you enjoy this style of video, I would love for you to hit the like button. And that lets me know that you would like more of these types of videos. Let's start off with jewelry. I love affordable jewelry that lasts and looks great. And this tennis bracelet I ordered April of 2023. I ordered it in silver, but it comes in gold, and it's just really maintained its luster. Anytime I wear it, people will compliment me on it. I love the clasp. It's very easy for me to get on, and I've never had any trouble with it coming unhooked or anything. But I think a beautiful tennis bracelet like this really elevates a look. I would never want a real tennis bracelet as far as real diamonds. To me, that would be so much pressure if I lost it. So since this is super affordable, I can wear it with confidence. This is another jewelry item I ordered recently. It's a charm necklace. These charm necklaces have come back. Remember back in the 70s when we would buy a charm holder? I had one, and I had maybe 8 or 10 charms on it. And I remember my mom giving us, my sister and me, charms as gifts to keep on the charm holder. Well, charms are back, and this necklace I thought was so adorable. I picked one with a little teddy bear and then a couple of other charms. You can pick your own charms on this necklace and mix and match. I love the clasp and how adjustable this is. If you look, I've slid it to be short today so you can see it with my top, but you can just pull on this little circle here on the little bead and slide it and make it a different length. And it comes out of the necklace on this straight piece here, so you can take it off. But I love that it's so adjustable. That's always a challenge sometimes when you're ordering a necklace, is getting one that's the right length. But since I can change this to any length, it's so amazing. So this is so much better than I thought because the necklace is so inexpensive. But I should have known, because everything that I've ever ordered from Pavoy on Amazon has been outstanding, and I've ordered many pieces, many earrings and things, and everything I've gotten, I've always been happy with. I've had so many compliments on the lipstick that I'm wearing today. It's the NYX Fat Oil in the shade In the Mood. I recently wore it on Instagram and got some questions about it. I have bought so many of these kinds of sticks. These alone are the ones I have from Tarte. And I bought different ones from Tarte. They have a juicy lip cream. They have one, a lip plump. They had lip vinyl. I've tried them all, and I like the NYX better than all of them. Some of these are a little heavy for my lips, and I feel like it's harder to talk, like they're heavier when I wear them, where this has a little thinner application, but the color gives me a lot of color, this In the Mood. I just love it. You just click from the bottom like this, and I'll just add a little. I love all the shine that it gives, yet a lot of pigment. So this was such a find. One other lipstick product that is so important and I think would help so many of you is this reverse liner. This is from a company, Doo-Wop, and it's a clear lip liner. I cannot tell you how many women write me and say, I can't wear gloss anymore because it goes into the lines around my lips, or I can't wear certain shades of lipstick because they migrate into the lip lines and it doesn't look good. And I've had that happen too. So this lip liner is clear. I have a little bit of product on the end where I've wiped over the lip. Let me wipe that off. But this entire thing is full of this lip liner, so it will last a very long time. I just go around the lip like this. And this puts up a barrier so that lipstick or any of these very emollient lip products are not going to get into the lines. And then I go around the top. You can even draw in the lines. Like I can see where the lines are going up, and I just sort of get into those lines. It's so easy, and this will make you be able to wear a lot of lipsticks that maybe you can't right now. This is so wonderful because sometimes you don't want a colored lip liner, but you just want to keep the lipstick from going out of the lines. So I've tried others like this from many companies. I like that this is actually bigger. It makes it easier to work with. If you get a thin lip liner, clear, sometimes it's hard to work in areas. This is so great. I can just go right around the skin like this and get more of a barrier than if I use a very sharp pencil. This one gets very personal, but it is amazing, and it saved me on a trip. At my house, my husband installed bidets on our toilets, so it's just been life-changing. I just feel so clean and comfortable when I use that. But we travel sometimes or go to someone's house to visit, and they don't have a bidet. So I bought, for our trip this summer, a traveling bidet. This was super affordable. I bought my husband one and bought me one. And we took it on our trip when we went over the summer to Mackinac Island. Everywhere we stayed, no one had a bidet. Well, let me tell you, it was amazing. I just filled the bottle up with warm water, and then you have the little squirter here, and that's it. It's so easy. It was easy to transport because you just unscrewed this like this. I put it in a little plastic bag and took it with me. I will never leave on a trip without this again. It is just the best thing ever. I wished I had had it years ago. It would have saved me a lot of grief. So boy, was I surprised at how easy this was to use and how helpful it was on the road. My bestie bought me a Blissy pillowcase maybe 3 years ago. And I just felt like it wasn't working as well anymore after all of the washes. And the reason I love the silk pillowcase is because it's so helpful for my hair. I get so much frizz if I sleep on a cotton pillowcase. And I do have a bonnet, but sometimes the bonnet slides around on my head and it doesn't end well. So I wanted a new one, but the Blissy is close. Somewhere I've seen it for almost $90. They're very expensive. So I went on Amazon and found this one, and I'll have it linked below along with everything else in the description of the video. It was just as nice, and I think I paid around $36. So it was less than half the price of the Blissy. It was so wonderful. My husband borrowed my pillow for some reason, and he said, I want that pillowcase, so I ordered him one also, and he loves it. It washes well, it's just as silky and soft, and at a much more affordable price. Let's talk about something from the kitchen. I don't often share things that I use for cooking, but this has been the most life-changing thing in my whole kitchen, and it's these glass containers. I don't like reheating anything in plastic. When I was teaching, I never ordered out. I always would bring a lunch from home. And so what I would do is cook enough the night before to put the leftovers in here and take them for lunch. It worked out amazing. My team used to always ask me about these. And one of my teammates says, I got to order one. And I said, don't, I'll bring you one. So I brought her one of the dishes to use. But these are just amazing. And it has a plastic lid, but I don't reheat anything with the lid on. What I like is the lid locks like this, so everything's secure. I had it in a lunch bag and would bring it every day. I never had any problems with it. The one I like best is this one with 3 sections because I would have a couple of vegetables and meat. And this just made it so easy for me every day with lunch and much more affordable than buying lunch. A few weeks ago, I shared with you these socks. I saw Shea Whitney talk about these. They are replacements for the very pricey Bombas socks, which I love. And Bombas is a great company. They donate to charity, and I love that. But they're about $15 a pair, and I can't afford to buy 10 pair of them. So these are just great replacements. They come up high in the back so they don't fall off my ankles. I have very narrow ankles in the back of my foot and a wider front foot. So I have trouble with things like I can't wear slingback type of shoes. So sometimes my socks will slide, but they don't with these. These are just great. So I just wanted to update you how much that I love them, and I'm buying some more and getting rid of some of my older socks that have worn out. And by the way, I wanted to show you the Bombas in case you haven't seen them. I did order a pair to try. They're magnificent, but like I said, they're pricier. But I also wanted to share these because this company, Hue, I have been buying their socks for more than a year, and I just think they're wonderful. These will take you back, maybe to the 80s, but I love slouch socks. And these from Hue are wonderful. I have them in black and I have them in white, and they're just so comfortable. They're a thinner sock, so I like that my feet don't get too hot if it's not that cold of a day, and then you can just push the socks down like the flash dance kind of socks. But they're wonderful, so if you're looking for any socks, I'll link those below because all of these are my absolute favorites. I wanted to share my favorite hairbrush. This is from Denman. I'd heard so many people talk about this a couple of years ago when I bought the brush about how much it's like the Mason Pearson. I've never had a Mason Pearson brush. They're over $100. But this is wonderful. A tool I wouldn't be without is my brush cleaner. I go through my brushes pretty much every few days and just take out any hair that's in the brush. I love this end too because you can really get into the brush. Now I use this on my hot tools too. Sometimes my hair will get in the hot tools. I have the dryer that has the brush on it, so I also clean with that. But this Denman brush really makes my hair feel silky and just promotes shine in the hair. Look at how it's just smooths my hair out. I really love that because I have a lot of frizz. Living here in Florida with all the humidity we have, you get a lot of frizz, and this brush has just been amazing. So if you're looking for a new hairbrush, if yours is worn out or someone else you know might need one, then I think the Denman is such a great brand. Everything's linked in the description of the video. Thank you so much for supporting my channel by purchasing from those links. I get a small commission when you purchase. It doesn't cost you anymore. I appreciate and love you all so much. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if anything in the video stood out to you. These have all been such great products for me, and I hope that they'll work for you too. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you soon.